Good day, everyone. Welcome to Real Conservative Headline News. I'm your host, Nathaniel Rajkumar. TTT reported, after competing in the Orlando Invitational in February, Sangre Grande's own Duranta Football Youth Academy, Sangre Grande where I live, so I'm very proud to hear about this, has been invited to compete in another edition in August. The man behind it is Duranta's head coach, Devon Bob. So well done, sir. My response, multiple community centers should be built throughout all the constituencies here in Trinidad and Tobago, which will be used to encourage our youths to get involved into sports and other positive extracurricular activities. You will be surprised to see how much more positivity will come out from all our different districts, whether it is in Diego Martin, whether it's in Sangre Grande, whether it's in Port of Spain. You're going to see change, people. I'm not saying that's the only solution, but you're going to see change. TTT reported, the Ministry of the People's Social Development and Family Services brought relief to 3 families in Mayaro, Rio Claro region affected by flooding earlier this year. The Honorable Vandana Mohit, Minister of the People, Social Development and Family Services, alongside Parliamentary Secretary Senator Dr. Natalie Chaitan Maharaj and Permanent Secretary Ryan Ramcharan, distributed over $24,000 people in disaster relief grants for essential household items, clothing, and general support. UNC once again already showing, and we haven't even reached a new fiscal year where a budget will take place to show how much they're going to provide for the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, but they have already begun the process. They also the event took place at the Rio Claro Community Center in Rio Claro, of course. Also in attendance was Member of Parliament from Mayaro, Nicholas Morris, and other ministry officials. TDT also reported more good news. WASA Regional Plant and Community Tour Chairman of the Penal Debe Regional Corporation, Gautam Maharaj, expresses his appreciation to WASA Chairman Roshan Babwa and Acting WASA CEO Jivan Joseph at the Clark Road Recreation Ground site of a new 20,000-gallon water storage terminal to be instructed to facilitate shorter responses time when, of course, the area doesn't have a constant supply of water in people's taps in people's homes. iNews Guyana reported a little while ago something to me that is very interesting and positive. It's something that is good in my opinion, minus what I will probably think of otherwise. Jamaican and international dancehall artist Vybz Kartel, who is well liked throughout the Caribbean, endorsed President Irfan Ali for a second term in office. And to me, that is a welcomed endorsement. Just like here in Trinidad and Tobago, so many different celebrities, so many different well-known individuals, including Roger Alexander, who endorsed the United National Congress, and I do believe assisted in encouraging and motivating the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago to vote for the UNC. And therefore, likewise, I hope much more celebrities throughout the Caribbean acknowledge how much good Irfaan Ali has done for his country, for Guyana, during the past 5 years, and will endorse him as the candidate to be chosen, to be elected, to be the next president of Guyana. Guyana Chronicle reported, President Ali details development strategy. Lower electricity costs, more work to address social issues, and enhanced agriculture are on the cards for Region 1. That's Barima Waini. President Ali on Saturday at a public meeting in Port Kaituma outlined to the residents how the government will help the region build economic self-sufficiency, which is so important even here in Trinidad and Tobago. From revitalizing the cocoa and coffee industries. Are we hearing that in Trinidad yet? I am hoping we do. Building a new wharf and cold storage facility and targeting transportation costs. People, I'm telling you, I'm hoping to an extent that the UNC government here in Trinidad and Tobago will pattern Irfaan Ali's style of governance. Guyana Chronicle reported residents of Region 2, Pumaroon, Supenam, are eagerly awaiting the commissioning of the state-of-the-art Lima Regional Hospital, which is now in its final stages of construction. So that means it started a few years now, probably about a year or more now, so it has nothing to do with the elections. The facility, a landmark development for the region's healthcare sector, promises to provide modern and comprehensive medical services to thousands of citizens. Health Minister Dr. Frank Anthony on Friday visited the construction site to inspect the progress and express satisfaction with the quality of work. Irfaan Ali's administration again, people. Jamaica Gleaner reported, this was very interesting to me. Usually when you think of crochet items, clothing and accessories instantly come to mind. But with this woman-led business, the kind of crochet that takes center stage is bright, colorful plushies. Soft, stuffed toys made entirely from yarn. What began as a hobby for Faitlin Cummings has almost 2 years later blossomed into a small business through her brand, Davi Daj Creations. Sustaining yourself in a positive way, people. Reflecting on how that creation came to be, she shared that she was inspired on December by Canadian Ami Gurumi crochet designer Jade Goither Boughton, who released an advent calendar featuring free patterns and step-by-step instructions. She said, when I did my first one, I was so excited. I remember shouting, oh, I did it, and it looks good. Cummings said, laughing as she recalled the moment. She added that the small pattern took her little over an hour to complete. Cummings explained that while plushies are what most customers are immediately drawn to, she also specializes in handmade jewelry like bracelets, keychains, both plushy and beaded, which are also used as bag accessories, scrunchies, crochet hats, and bags. I have a very talented friend here in Sangre Grande who could probably, in her spare time, make a few of those types of toys. Wonderful, innovative idea. Fox News reported, Blue Origin is launching its NS-34 space tourism mission. But the amazing part about it is it's with an 80-year-old globe trotter named Arvinder R.V. Singh Behal. It's proving it's never too late to chase your dreams, people.
This is Five Star Tel, and we're representing for one Guyana, one love, one unity, one Irfaan Ali, His Excellency, respect to the presidency.
The greatest accomplishment for us on this stage is the unity of our people.
One positivity, one Irfaan Ali, respect to His Excellency, in the presidency.
A very unique arrangement is being put in place here, which is a storage facility, a centralized storage facility that will hold 20,000 gallons of water. And whenever there's a shortage in any of the traces, it will be trucked. So it's a sort of an emergency arrangement. It's a contingent arrangement. People will be very happy to know that they will not have to face the trauma again of not having water at all for the children to be able to wash their school uniforms, to be able to cook. We have had all those gut-wrenching stories, and we have visited homes and seen what it has been without water in this region.
Please remember, folks, if anyone wants me to highlight a problem, an issue in my news reports, in my newscast, and it's not just here on this channel, it's on TikTok, it's on Rumble, it's on my other YouTube channel, it's on Facebook as well. So if you want your issue to be highlighted, please contact me via WhatsApp 708-5476. It's a free of charge. Once it's an issue that you have, I will highlight it. Promotions or ads cost $400 monthly, or if it is you can't afford an entire month and you just want to do partially, you can pay $100 weekly. Folks, that brings us to the end of today's news headlines. Thanks again to everyone who continues to support my content. Like, comment, share, stay blessed and stay safe, people, in Jesus' name.